Hey guys, it's day 3 of the conscious quarantine, and it's a perfect, excellent day to increase our awareness on what actually happens in our body when we are faced with fear. A lot of us are now in a moment of fear, or hopefully you're already transitioning into a state of more acceptance and stopping to fight the reality that is presenting itself and starting to embrace it and starting to increasingly grow your awareness on what is within our control. A lot of stress and fear comes from not knowing and feeling in the future from a place of uncertainty, lack of trust, lack of connection to ourselves and our own skills and our own capacity to shape realities. Yes, because we cannot change and shape the world around us as much as we can shape our own responses to it and how we can find our inner peace. So today I'm just going to share with you a short life hack by telling you what happens into our nervous system the moment we are afraid. So when we step into fear, or when a perceived or real threat is presenting itself, something happens into our nervous system. There is this part of our nervous system, the autonomic nervous system. This part of the physical, psychological responses actually happens automatically. So what happens, there is something, a threat, a real one or a perceived one. And very important to know that perceived one can also come from your own thoughts and insecurities, and even the projections you're having on yourself. So if you are putting yourself down, you are judging yourself, you are doubting yourself, also that can create that response. So what happens with that threat is that the sympathetic nervous system is activated, and the body is like, there's a threat, I need to run, I need to be in heightened state of alertness. So what happens physiologically is that our breath goes slower and our blood starts pumping faster and our mind goes from here to there, and it's just like we're fully in our mind and we're ready to either fight or flight. So either you're like, you feel stuck, you don't know what to do, and you're just overwhelmed, something like this, it looks like that. Or you are just like so much in your body, so much tension, all the muscles tense up. What is really important is that you can move beyond that state. How? With conscious breathing and grounding. So when you are in this state and you would start to bring your attention to your breath, you will notice that your breath is very, very superficial and fast. So what the solution is actually to start guiding your breath. So if you start guiding your breath, you start tapping into a system that is called the parasympathetic nervous system. And that is helping us to balance all that stress and fear, and to actually move from fear into trust. From moving into, because usually threats are not real threats. Like, yes, there are real threats, of course, there's a heightened threat level because some people are sick and there's a virus and there's things going on. But every time you step into a car, every time you step out of your door, you can make up scenarios creating perceived threats, what could happen to you or your loved ones. But you can also, if you start activating awareness and you start understanding the value of the parasympathetic nervous system, you can also actually create scenarios that serve you. So scenarios from trust and confidence in your journey and the journey of the people you love, so that we can stop going into this automatic stream of thoughts about possible scenarios and being in this stress response in our body, and we can go into relaxation and actually manage and deal with the very, very negative and harming effects of stress. Not just stress when it comes and it goes and it's balanced, but when stress is chronic and ongoing, because it compromises our immunity and it makes us weaker and more vulnerable to disease, and to overall it doesn't contribute to our well-being. So the exercise, the life hack I want to give to you is breathing. Just every moment you feel stress, start breathing, and through breathing, tapping into the parasympathetic nervous system and changing the way we are making connections into our brain, the activity in the brain changes, and there's actually more metacognition, so awareness on your thoughts. And that awareness on your thoughts, every time the thoughts are not true, not serving you, simply come back to what is here and what is now, and repeat for yourself, I am protected, I am grounded, I am safe. Feeling your feet onto the earth, possibly if it's possible, go outside and breathe. Elongate your exhalations, your inhalations, and see the clouds of thoughts that are blurring your vision, but you are not them. There is so much more to life, and with understanding how our autonomic nervous system works, and to learn to tap into the parasympathetic and learn to grow our awareness, everything becomes possible. So stay tuned on the coming videos. Tomorrow we have a Hatha yoga class for grounding, to really connect to your body and open your beautiful body, and we will have so much more content. So more life hacks come soon. If you want to have a specific request, let me know, and let me know how it goes. Breathing in, breathing out. It's all good, grounded and safe.